Well, today we're going to have a look at another Mego figure. So I was lucky enough to find on eBay a boxed Charlie Pizer figure from the Black Hole, from Disney's The Black Hole. This was the figure I needed to finish or continue finishing my set. I just need Dr. Kate McRae figure, but they tend to be a bit sort of weird looking because the hair goes mad. But yeah, so I got this one for a really good price. I haven't got any boxes before on these figures, so it's nice to have a box. There is a bit of a tear there, but other than that it's in pretty good condition. So we can see, I love the colourful backs they put on these, showing all the different characters. So I've got Dan Holland, Alex, Harry and Reinhardt. As is usual with these figures, we'll pop him out. He's gone a bit grey. It's nice that this one actually comes with the interior card as well. Let's just pop that over there. So it still comes with the card. It's even still got the wraps in the back, and so I think this one hasn't been out of its box much. The uniform's in really nice condition. There's a little bit of glue. I think someone's tried to glue something, can you see it? But that's hardly noticeable. His name tag's missing, but the big problem again is he's grey. So if we compare him to Alex Dart, and this one was exactly the same as this. So what I'm going to do with Charlie Boy is the old Plasti Dip method. So I'll show you that, but I thought we'd have a look at the figures. There's a little bit of stitching needed just there. He comes with his boots. Feels like one of the legs, actually it feels like the legs have got sellotape around them. That's a normal problem. I might be able to fix those. Let's carefully get his uniform off, and we'll see what condition the body's in. Just trying to get a decent camera angle where the sun's come out of all times to come out. Boot doesn't want to come off. There we go. I wonder if the glue's from the sellotape. Yeah. So both legs are broken, so what I'll do is I will fix them. You can get replacement pegs to put in them, but all I normally do is just put a screw through it, and it fixes them quite nicely. Let's just take his tunicky bit off. I only use these for display anyway. It's not like they're going to get played with or anything. I think my Reinhardt's got a damaged leg. I think I repaired it, so you can certainly see the difference in tone. So what we're going to do is take the head off, Plasti Dip it. I'm going to give it a good old wash first, and then we'll try and clean this up. Yeah, I reckon that's gunk from the tape. Or someone's tried to super glue the leg. Don't think there's a lot we can do on that, but it's very minor. Good uniforms Mego do. So let's go relocate outside and we'll Plasti Dip this fella. Okay, so I've stuck the head on a pen and I've made a little stand for it. And then all we're going to do, it gets dipped in red Plasti Dip. I haven't got a lot left, I've just ordered another tin. But first you really douse it down with tire black, wet and black. And that just protects it so the red gunk doesn't stick to it, because this is a really nice paint. It's not touched, it's almost mint. So what we'll do is, wait, weird. So give it a liberal coating. let it drip off a bit. There we go. And then all we're going to do is dip it in, and you have to sort of, most of it will run off, so you have to sort of coat it several times. And it will probably need 2 dips, so 24 hours between each. There we go, so just let the excess run off. So just let it drip off for a bit, and then 24 hours and we peel it off, see what happens. Okay, so all we're going to do is pull this tape off, give it a good old clean up, because I think it is the tape that's gunked up the trousers. Yeah, have I got a knife? Pair of scissors, there it is. Do you remember when as a kid when you'd repair everything with tape? Someone's used epoxy on it. That's what's on the trousers. Note to anyone looking to repair these, I mean, on eBay you can get the actual poppers, so they're quite good to use, but if not, epoxy just doesn't stick on them. Just going to clean this up and then we'll come back. Okay, so there was bits of the pegs left, but it wasn't enough to do. So a simple fix is you just put a bolt through it, and that way you can tighten it up nicely. It leaves everything. If you do get the pegs later on, it does leave them. Sometimes you see these with broken actual knee joints, and in that case it's replaced the leg. So what I'm going to do is, all you need to do is get a bolt. This one's too small because it would deform the plastic, so get one with a bigger head. That fits in like that. On the body part, the nut just goes in that hole, and you might need a pair of pliers just to push it in. There we go, like that. Then that just then goes on, and just do it up. Don't do it up too tightly. Yeah, come on, it's a bit fiddly. Could do with 3 pairs of hands. Let me just reposition this. There we go. So all I had to do was push the nut in a little bit, and you see it holds it on. Just be a bit careful, you don't want to split it. So he's now got fixed legs. So we'll wait till tomorrow, 24 hours, and we'll peel the skin. It might need another one, and then we see how we go. Okay, so it's been 24 hours. That's the first coating. Yeah, there we go. That's the first coating dry. So we're gonna peel it off. Like I say, it'll probably need a second coat. They usually do. see that's reduced the greying quite a bit, but it will get a second coat. Peel all the stuff off. So he's already looking a bit healthier. It's a good likeness of the actor, but what we're going to do is just repeat that process we did yesterday. We'll come back to that tomorrow. Okay, so second dip. Oop. Let's take him apart, see what he looks like. He might need a third, but we'll see. He might be alright. Yeah, there we go. So he's much more flesh coloured than he was. I don't think I'll do a third one yet. I'll see how it goes. What a lot of people say, which seems to work, is if you push this stuff inside, it carries on leaching red into the head. I don't know whether that's true or not, but it certainly seems to help. So what I'm going to do is wash the head off, put the body back together, and then we'll have a look. Okay, so I've redressed Charlie, so he's now finished. He's being welcomed by the crew. So yeah, I think he needs a little bit of stickiness on his badge to hold it on. But the head has come out really nicely. This method always seems to work. It sometimes doesn't work. Hello. Yeah. You want to see Charlie? Sometimes people are saying it doesn't last too long, but certainly these ones are well over a year old, and they're still holding their colour really well. So it'll be interesting to see how long they do last. But yeah, so just Kate McRae. I say if I see her cheap, I'll pick her up. And I do need a pair of boots for Dr. Reinhardt. He's wearing Maskatron boots for some reason. They're probably worth more than the figure, to be honest. So yeah, great figures. It's worth doing the Plasti Dip method. It works really well, and as you saw, it's super simple to do. It takes like 5 minutes to do, and then just let it dry, repeat, and your Megos can be back to their former glory. So yeah, one of Mego's greatest sets of figures. Certainly the nicest. I still think Harry is one of the best figures ever. Who wouldn't want an Ernest Borgnine figure? But if you want to see more black hole stuff, let me know. Or some more Mego restoration projects. I've got quite a few beat up figures that I can do. But thanks for watching. We have a Patreon page now, so if you want to help us out, please go and visit there. Link in the description, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye. And bye from Maggie. Good girl.